Hi, I'm Vince and welcome to my channel Vince Cooper Games. In this video we're going to take a look at my solitaire war game, Bloody Lane, and we're going to be looking at the Confederate action phase and specifically how to resolve the exposed fire action and the oblique fire action. So let's take a look first at the exposed fire action. So the 6 Alabama is going to resolve the exposed fire action. First of all, we place an exposed token next to the 6 Alabama. The exposed token grants a +1 bonus to the cohesion of the attacking Confederate unit when it's resolving the exposed fire action. However, in the following turn, the Union counter, if it resolves an attack, will also gain a +1 bonus to its cohesion, or if it's in attack position number 4 and it charges the Confederate counter, the charge will also gain a +1 bonus. Okay, other modifiers do apply. For example, the range modifier, -1 in this case. If there's a smoke token, -1, and if there were a croucher token attached to the 8th Ohio, that would also be a -1. So we'll go with a smoke token, and let's just take a look. So the 6 Alabama has a cohesion of 5, modified by +1 to 6, -1 for range, brings it back down to 5, -1 for the smoke token, brings it down to 4. Devastating fire, which I covered in a previous video, does apply. So devastating fire, as long as the mini ball value is 2, 3, or 4, and you roll a natural 1, you would inflict 2 hits on the target Union counter. So we're going to roll 1d6 to resolve it. If the result is 1, that will be devastating fire, 2 hits. 2, 3, or 4 will be exposed fire, 1 hit. 5 or 6 will be a miss, and we're attacking the 8th Ohio, and we roll and we get a 6. So the attack misses, the 8th Ohio remains with a cohesion of 3. Okay, and that's exposed fire. Let's take a look now at oblique fire. So we'll take a look here at the 2nd North Carolina. The 2nd North Carolina is in the defensive position at the end of attack track B. So you can use oblique fire to attack a Union counter in an adjacent attack track. So in the case of 2nd North Carolina, it can use oblique fire to attack a Union counter in attack track A or attack track C, but only adjacent attack tracks. 2nd North Carolina cannot attack a Union counter in attack track D or E. Okay, devastating fire does not apply to oblique fire. So even if the mini ball value is 2, 3, or 4, and you roll a natural 1, you do not inflict 2 hits. Other modifiers do apply. There's an automatic -1 penalty for using oblique fire. Range modifiers apply. Crouch token applies. Smoke token applies as well. So let's go through an example. So 2nd North Carolina is going to use oblique fire against the 14th Indiana. 2nd North Carolina has a cohesion of 4. There's a -1 penalty for oblique fire, brings it down to 3. 14th Indiana is in attack position number 4, so that's a +1 bonus. So it goes from 4 down to 3, back up to 4 again. There's a crouch token attached to the 14th Indiana, which imposes a -1 cohesion penalty, so back down to 3. And the smoke token is also in play, so a further -1 modifier brings the final modified cohesion down to 2. So we're going to roll 1d6 to resolve the attack. A 1 or a 2 will inflict 1 hit. Remember, there's no devastating fire, so 1 or 2 will inflict 1 hit against 14th Indiana. 3, 4, 5, or 6 will be a miss. So we roll, we get a 5, and it's a miss. So 14th Indiana does not suffer a hit. Its cohesion remains at 1, and the crouch token remains attached. And that's it. That's how to resolve Confederate exposed fire and Confederate oblique fire. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.